soul away to sound. As silly as it seems, I'm scripting out my epitaph. Find that glory in the strings. Where melody abounds, I'm putting money into dreams. I'm signing my soul away to sound. These are my needful things. I'm sewing up the suture where I put my heart upon the page, letting crimson fonts illuminate the space where I sealed my fate. And the spinning wheel turns, I'm wrapped up in the chords. They sew my soul with scripture, find that peace the sound affords. And if that structure falls and I fail to make a crawl, I'll rest upon the fact that at least I joined the call. And every song shows the sound is all I know. It may be too late to turn, 'cause it's far too late to go. And the crimson chords show the contents of my soul, written on the parchment like red upon the snow. And nothing can break the cycle, I'm in too deep to know. Am I cursed to fail or prosper? I know enough to go. I know enough to go. And I hope my words can add to the stories others told, and my voice can join the chorus of the other bodied souls. And all said and done, and I shed this mortal skin, I'll give you one last wish, just let the record spin. Thank you. The next song I'm going to play is off my recent album I just put out called I'm autistic and I can't remember things often, so I don't remember the name of my own album. Yeah, it's the most recent album I just put out. And yeah, this song's called Inspiration. It's about the people who basically try to push you down and tell you that it can't be done, and it just inspires you to do more and try harder. So it's that song. You're an inspiration. You inspire me to go further than you, my muse. Providing canvas to paint over the bruise you left on me. An impression that's like a pattern, then a fist through the drywall. I fall through the barricades you laid to make me stay. I remain determined to never let you have your way. You can't stay in this bed you made, in the dirt where you lay my muse. You've been dead to me. You've been dead for years. Tears dried up years ago. There you go, creeping into every lyric, choosing not to ever hear it. This virus, this curse upon me, this city still has the stink of you. My memory still has you. This is not new. You remain you, unchanging, unchanging you, unchanging, unchanging you. It's a struggle, you're like some cliff to climb, just some bouncer wide and 6'9". I find no satisfaction defeat, just another scar you're leaving. Take this beating like you taught me, place the nail in my hand as you cross me. You stalk me. I do this to myself, I do this to myself, I do this to myself, I do this to myself constantly. Constantly. Is this growing up? To build up walls like you and your father before you. This memory becomes you, becomes just a tool to abuse, all excused. Boys will be men, will be product of the past. Taught like a class to abuse until the last son chooses to say, I will not turn into you, I will not turn into you, I will not turn into you, I will not. You're an inspiration, you inspire me to go further than you, my muse. The next song is a song to myself. It's called, hey, the song the album title. It's called Perfectly Rent. And the song is about like taking the abuse and the troubles that's grown onto you and using it for something. Which is pretty much everything I do with my music, so let's do this one. I never wanna break like this again, this doesn't end. Suspended by the wrist till you comprehend the cold, corrosive consciousness killing all my kin. I'm glass tied to a ripcord till I drop, lost to the world, but I'm not just a soul caught, falling in the mold, boxed up and away, rooted to the spot in the dirt. I will stay, head in the clouds as I rock. I've been damned, destitute and afraid. I've been scammed by the institute and maimed by the day, deafened and mute, blinded by the flame or the hatred ensues, ignited by your name. I'm broken to mend, rent by the bending of my bones. No ego to defend, so break me till you feel at home. I'm perfectly rent, no notes of contradictions. I cast myself off this peak by my own volition. So gild me and hide these scars, fill me, only break it bars, seal me, so I can't speak or spill these secrets that I keep. I see their faces as I sleep, nighttime demons in the deep. I stitch me up so I won't miss, no more crimson leaking from these lips. Grace is sifted from this mess. Tell me how could you Face the demons in your testimony through the maze you placed me into when I raced out, chased, paced, pain you put me through. Do you think you've had your fun, berating and breaking everyone? Do you think you're the only one, preaching a solitary interpretation, weak-willed and alone, on a stage your own creation? I admit I'm a little out of touch with your revelation. Do I sound like your next pastime, a person you place your aim to? I've already gone and spent mine. I breathed in through and breathed on through, but you scream and shout your judgment here. Only echoes and epitaphs reach your ears. And you're brave enough to face your fears. You'll scar and mar those you're trying to speak to. Never want to break like this again. This doesn't mend. Spend it by the wrist till you comprehend. Cold, corrosive consciousness killing all my kin. I'm glass tied to a ripcord till I drop, lost to the world, but I'm not just a soul caught, falling in the mold, boxed up and away, rooted to the spot in the dirt I will lay, and in clouds as I rise. Thank you. I'll do one last. I'm going to end my set in a different way. This is a poem. We keep going back and forth from awake and asleep. We teeter on complacency as we rest inside the deep. Disregard can come on like a thief. We steal away our morals as we fight to keep our feet, and we delight in simplicity and push anything away that's complex or anything vexing or contradictory. We stay relaxed so as to not become perplexingly reactionary. Because confusion is the devil's plaything. Or at least that must be what's so terrifying, because we hide from knowledge like its veracity can rip and tear like a slasher movie, and they're not wrong. Ignorance is a war song, and we find ourselves where night becomes day, and we'll open up and realize that not all are okay. And that's a terrifying thing to display. The horrors and neon and throw color into the gray, and you pull the curtains and find a comfortable corner to stay. You flip the record, turn up the speaker, and let the music play, comforting and opaque, solitary as you can make. But the disenfranchised are screaming and pounding at your door. You hide under the covers you so adore. The violence and hate are so clear, but you create something more, a damaging, hope-destroying tolerance that leaves us buried under the floor. And you cry foul as they fight to be heard, but the hearts beneath the floorboards are pounding loud enough to hurt. And no earplugs, no radio can drown out the words. Despite the ignorance and complacency, we will not be ignored. So take your silence where you can get it. But the peace is no longer promised, because it's been denied by so many others, and this war is not just this skirmish. So this is one last poem of silence. To hope to bring light